Hello everybody, welcome back to Bandwagon Sports, and last time was not so great, but like I said, we need to make a big move in the offseason, and I think I have a big move planned. So we go to my watch list. I have quite a few guys here, but the one I'm looking at, and the best one, is Levy, and you may be saying, what the heck? He just won the Norris Trophy, and I know he just won the Norris Trophy, but you can see right here, 1 year deal. Levy is going to be a UFA this season. So let me just break this down to you. I'm going to go to Tampa Bay's team, and I'm going to break this whole trade down to you. So let me do that. So in terms of contract situations, we already know Tampa needs to sign Levy, right? But next year, they need to sign Victor Hedman as well. That's not good. They need to sign Danny DeKeyser and Eric Chernak this year. They need to sign Stamkos this year. They need to sign Johnson this year. They need to sign Jack Hughes this year. They need to sign Maroon and Gord next year. They need to sign Cahoon and Foss this year. They need to sign Kajula next year. This team doesn't have the money to pay for Levy if they want to keep the guys who've been around since really the beginning of this Tampa Bay dynasty, and I'm willing to pay the Tampa Bay Lightning for Levy. So this is a deal that I think I'm going to definitely try to make at the draft. It will probably require trading away our first-round pick, which I'm okay with, depending on the players that are available. But I have made sure that we have enough cap. We should have enough money to make this trade too. So I'm really excited for this deal. And the first thing is the retirement phase, so I'm going to go through that, and the trade will come when it comes, but let's just head on with today's episode without any other thoughts of it for now. So the retirement phase, let's go see who's out of the league this year. Carson Suave, Adam Lintner, Zach Parise retires. Ooh, that's tough. Do I want to retire his number? Man, oh man, Zach Parise, he's done so much for this team. Honestly, with this team, I think you have to retire Zach Parise's number, and it is done. Martin Hanzal as well. Martin Hanzal's an obvious retirement for me. Don't ask why. Martin Hanzal's just my guy. So as you can see, retired skaters, Phil Kessel, Claude Giroux, Zach Parise, Corey Perry, and Paul Stastny call it quits. Marc-Andre Fleury is out of league as well. And in terms of coaches, Stuart, Lilly are out, and reorientation, Alexander Radulov is actually now a coach. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, that is the retirement phase. Man, Zach Parise number is retired. That's funny, but the draft lottery. Ooh, I don't think this is very important for us, but let's hop into it anyways. Vegas, Nashville, and the Rangers have the projected top 3 picks. We're just going to reveal all. Anaheim, Rangers, and Chicago. Chicago loves to move up 7 spots, man, to get that 3rd overall pick. So, yeah, a lot of bad movement here. Damn, poor Vegas, poor Nashville, poor Dallas. That really does suck for them, but that's the draft lottery. Again, not too eventful for us since we're a playoff team. And next event is the draft, and this could be a big one for us, not because we're going to draft a big player, but because we're going to, acquire a big player. But that will have to wait. We have to re-sign coaches first, so I have built this team very defensively, and I definitely do want to keep the coach, Ken Halverson, but I think it's worth taking a look here just to see. I don't really see any coaches I like that much that are better than Halverson, so I'm going to bring back Halverson 100%. I just really do like his offensive skills. His power play skills are not great, though. 4-year deal. I'm going to go 2 because I really don't know if I want to continue with Halverson as of right now. He's really rejecting a lot of my deals. What if I give you 4? There you go. And Jonette, can I look for a better assistant coach? I would maybe like a better offensive assistant coach, honestly. Oh, you know what? Finn, right here. This is a good coach. Finn. So, I'm going to fire Jonette. Yes, sorry, buddy, but you're just not going to work out here in Minnesota. And we are going to go ahead and sign Finn. Finn. yeah, so just comparing the two, Finn's a lot better, it looks like. Good development as well. Really not good special teams, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal, just kind of see what he's got. Damn, you really do not want to sign for cheap, buddy. Or at least for 2 years, so I'm going to give him a 4-year, I guess. Larry Finn, welcome to the Minnesota Wild. And see if any of our scouts are expired. Nope. Okay, well, that's good. So let's get into the draft, everybody. Big day for us. It is here, the 2024 NHL entry draft. We have the 21st overall selection. And just looking at some players that I can grab, I'm not really liking the look of any of them, if I'm being honest. Yep, no one's really catching my eye. So let's go. The first overall pick is going to be that guy, 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 this guy, and who? Okay, so let's go take a look at the draft board just to see the top 10 picks, because that is always fun. I always love looking at that. And, yeah, so first overall pick is Nantai to the Ducks. Elite potential, blue elite potential, Moylanen, second overall to the Rangers. So really not a lot of high overalls in this draft class, which is not bad. But we're going to sim to our pick now. And we are just about here, pick 20, and we are on the clock. Let's take a look at everyone who has went, just to see if there's, still like high top 6 guys going. Yeah, it looks like there might be some high top 6 players. But I think I am going to try to make a trade. So I'm going to go see if I can acquire myself Olli Juolevi, the current Norris winner, best defenseman in the NHL. And I'm going to be right back with that one. Okay, everybody. Here's the trade. Oh man, this one took me a couple minutes to construct, more than a couple, but it took me a good amount of thinking. So, coming to the Minnesota Wild, we are going to acquire Olli Juolevi, the Norris-winning defenseman this year, and the return that I'm giving them may seem a little bit low and unrealistic, but you also have to consider that this guy's going to hit the free agent market anyways. So this is honestly a good trade for Tampa. And I'm also taking Dominic Cahoon off their hands. 80 overall, 4th-line player for them this year. He didn't play awful, but he's probably a guy who I'm just going to let walk, and I need to add him in for salary purposes. Now, going up to our end of the deal, headed to Tampa Bay will be 20-year-old goaltending prospect Jacob Soderstrom, who is a high low starter potential, which means he could be a good kind of backup one day, an 83 overall goaltender to Elvis Murs Lincoln's. They're acquiring Douglas Lindback, who's a 21-year-old low top 6 potential defenseman. Again, a guy who might be able to crack the lineup for the Lightning one day. They are also getting Ryan McDonough once again. I believe I traded for McDonough, or I signed McDonough way back a couple of years ago, right at the kind of more near the beginning of this series. But yeah, I actually traded for Ryan McDonough, and now he's going back to Tampa. So funny how that worked, but I'm also retaining 40% of his salary so that this trade works out, and so that they're at least getting an NHL defenseman at a discount price. I'm also giving them the 21st overall selection in this draft and the 3rd round pick for the next year's draft. So again, the return may seem a little bit low, like they're not getting a lot, but this is a guy, again, who's going to hit the free agent market, and this is just how trades like this go. So let's see if this trade goes through. The biggest trade of the series. Oh, denied. Okay, so I'm going to have to adjust this trade a little bit, and I will be right back with that. Okay, so a little bit of deviation. I think I can't make this trade happen because Tampa doesn't really want to take on the cap. So what I've done is I've gone through like 10 different trades. I really can't even get it done with Ryan McDonough in there. So instead I'm going to trade Ryan McDonough to the Edmonton Oilers here for a 2024 first and 2025 fourth and a 2022 or 2026 second. Will this go through? No. Okay, I'm just going to try to get, like, honestly, whatever picks I can here. How about a 3rd? No. Okay. How about just, like, a 7th? Just try to get a little bit extra. No? Okay. I'll just take this package then. That's okay. And now Ryan McDonough is gone, so I'm going to move on to the Tampa Bay Lightning trade and see if I can make that happen now. Alright, so this is pretty far from the original trade I had in mind. I mean, I traded Ryan McDonough to the Edmonton Oilers to get another first-round pick to make this trade. I've literally attempted this trade about 50 different times, and I'm finally going to have to commit to the big guns. I'm going to offer up Marco Rossi, medium elite center. I do have Milo Sekaras, who is a blue top 6, basically an elite level top 6 player. He should turn out to be around the same overall as Rossi, maybe even better if Rossi reaches full potential, but I don't think Rossi is going to get much better than this. I'm giving up Denis Gurianov. He's a replaceable player, and I'm giving up a 2024 first-round pick. This still leaves him with a lot of cap space, so let's hope. Please, Tampa Bay, just accept my trade. Yes! Oh my god, let's go! We just got Olio Levy. Man, oh my god, that took so long. I don't even know how long that took, guys. Man, I am so happy. We just needed to commit. Well, thank you, Marco Rossi, for your service to this team. But we just got ourselves a big, big fish. So what a big trade that is, but we're not out of the water yet. We still have to re-sign Olio Levy, remember? So that is going to be an issue of its own, but I'm pretty sure we will be okay. But now we also get to draft with our 21st overall selection, and I think I'm going to go with this guy right here, Russian center, Maxim Zhukov, 5'6", 170. He's a right-handed playmaker. See if we can get a good player to replace Rossi, and yes, he is a high top 6. So this trade has honestly worked out pretty well. We get rid of Ryan McDonough to free up some cap. We acquire Olio Levy, who will probably spend that cap on, and we get to draft a high top 6 to, you know, somewhat replace Marco Rossi, who I don't really think is going to turn out. So that is an awesome thing. I'm going to go through the rest of these picks, and I will see you guys at the end of the draft. Alright, so at the end of the draft, we actually didn't make too much bad picks. The first 4 picks of the draft were pretty good. Definitely happy with them all. And the last 2 were just last 2 picks, depth players. Oh well, but that is the draft. And oh man, that is probably the most eventful couple clips in the entire series. I've been sitting here for about an hour just trying to make things happen for Olio Levy, and I'm so glad that we finally did it. So now is the re-sign phase, and this is going to be pretty important to the team's future. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so I have basically sent everyone a contract for this first day. I like to get the best players out of the way. Let some today see how much actually accept our deal. Big day, big day, big day. Please, everyone accept. I'm really hoping. It's taken a while. We will see. Yes, okay. Oh, Olio Levy. Okay, so basically these are all the contracts. Fiala wanted a lot of money. I paid him. Levy wanted $10.5 million. I was able to get him for $9.5 million. That is super, super good. And those are really the big 2 guys. Nudavara, $4.5 million. Farabee, $3.5 million. Kupari, I was able to sign 7 years, $5.5 million. Great deal there. That is day number 1. I'm probably going to bring back Wenberg and Virtanen and Greenway and the HL guys, and the rest of the guys I will let walk, so I will figure that out and be right back, I guess. Okay, so I signed everyone up, got the HL guys all in order. I am going to decide to release Alexander Wenberg and Wayne Simmons. I feel like I can get a cheaper option for Wenberg in free agency that does about the same thing. But that is going to do it, because I feel like this video has gone on for a while, and I've been recording for like an hour and a half, so I'm really just sick of it right now. So next time we will do free agency and do the lineups. I think that's what we usually do anyways, and maybe I'll even do a week the regular season. I'll slow some games. Just you know, to change things up a little bit. But anyways, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. This one took a while to me record. This might be the longest episode I've ever recorded. Maybe not time length, but definitely the amount of time that it took me to actually record it was quite a bit. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, I know I say that a lot, but I really do mean it. And I will see you all in the next one. But for now, bye.